Earlier today, Xiaomi announced the Mi Max 2 in China, and in this video, let's take a look at all that Xiaomi's new large phone has to offer. Hey guys, my name's Ash, you're watching C4 Tech, and let's get to it. So the Mi Max 2 is an update to last year's Mi Max, and it still retains a similar 6.44-inch Full HD IPS LCD display. Just like the upgrade from the Redmi Note 3 to the Redmi Note 4, the internals have changed here. They've changed from Snapdragon 650 to 625. Now, this Snapdragon 625 chip is coupled with an even larger capacity battery. If you remember, last year's Mi Max had a 4850 mAh battery. This year's Mi Max 2 has a whopping 5300 mAh battery. That huge capacity of battery, coupled with the extremely power efficient Snapdragon 625 chip, the one built on the 14nm manufacturing process, should make for amazing battery life. The problem with large capacity batteries is that they take a long time to charge. To counter this, Xiaomi is providing support for Quick Charge 3.0 and parallel charging to make sure the phone doesn't heat up when it's being charged. They are claiming the Mi Max 2 can charge up to 68% in an hour. On the battery front, the Mi Max 2 seems to be really impressive, on paper at least. Now, as far as the rest of the specs go, there is 64 and 128 gig storage options, with both variants sporting 4 gigs of RAM, no other RAM options. Now, with the Mi Max 2, Xiaomi has also updated the design a bit. Kind of borrowed a bit from the iPhone 7. For starters, the antenna lines are up top and quite discreet. The edges are rounded. We've got 2.5D glass to the front, USB Type-C potentially. Now, this is something Xiaomi have not confirmed, but the press release images do seem to indicate Type-C and a symmetrical design. Xiaomi are also boasting of better one-handed usability this time around, but I think that's kind of a stretch. Get it? Stretch. Even with something like, say, the Galaxy S8 Plus with its infinity display with almost no bezels, even with something like that, single-handed usage isn't really easy. So no matter what Xiaomi does, I don't really think the Mi Max 2 is gonna be usable single-handed. It's not a bad thing, it's just a fact. So anyway, moving on, the earpiece also doubles as a speaker when the phone is in landscape to provide a better multimedia experience. And oh yeah, the IR blaster is also present and accounted for. Now the biggest change is probably on the camera front. The camera was one of the weakest parts of the original Mi Max. This time around, Xiaomi's gone with the primary sensor from the flagship Xiaomi Mi 6. It's the Sony IMX 386 sensor, 12 megapixels with large 1.25 micron size pixels. But Xiaomi again did not mention any optical image stabilization here. That said, they did mention support for face detection, autofocus, and HDR video. So hopefully this camera can do well. Now with that, let's talk price. The Mi Max 2 is priced at 1699 and 1999 yuan in China for the 64 and 128 gig variants respectively. That's 17 and 20,000 rupees or 247 and 290 US dollars respectively. The pricing seems very competitive. If a phone with a large screen display is something you seek, the Mi Max 2 is probably one you could wait for. I'm gonna be trying to import one from China as soon as it goes on sale, and will bring you more coverage on it. So that's it for this quick video on all you need to know about the Mi Max 2 that was launched earlier today. What do you think about this phone? Has Xiaomi done enough here to grab your attention, to make you wait and see if they do bring it out in your market? Probably India. While the flagships are something Xiaomi doesn't bring to India usually, the Mi Max is something that came to India, and phones in this price segment, they do generally bring them to India. So is this something you would want to wait for? Let me know in the comments below. So if you did hate this video, you know what to do, vote it down. But if you did like it, turn that into a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. More Mi Max 2 coverage on its way. If you have already subscribed, click that bell icon down below to make sure you get notified each time a new video goes live. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this here is Ash. You've been watching C4 Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.